Here at check-in this morning, ready to board a flight to Miami with Norse Atlantic Airlines. We've got a load of bags to check in this morning. Let's get it. Security was quick and easy. Let's go and check out the fragrances. So we've already had breakfast this morning, so that's one thing less to do at the airport. I think we're going to go find some planes. Is that a good idea?
I guess so.
Let's go and find some planes. Let's get it. We took a bit of a risk with this booking because Norse Atlantic is a low-cost airline. To book your seats in advance, it's so expensive. It's like £40 per person per way. So we played some seat roulette. We didn't actually book the seats in advance, and we've had so much luck today. Of course, it's a little bit risky, but we've been given a row of free between the two of us, meaning we'll have a seat in the middle that's completely free. So I don't know about you, but for me, that's quite ideal. Dad, if you're watching, I know you love your Lego. You got to get building that. I last flew Norse a couple of years ago when they used to operate a flight from Oslo in Norway to Gatwick. That's now been scrapped. Yeah, really looking forward to trying out their long haul product. It's should be interesting. I'm not really too sure what to kind of expect, since of course it's a long haul, low cost airline. Of course, very used to flying with the likes of British Airways and TUI, where you get unlimited food and drink across the flight. I don't think that's going to be the case here. I've got some water in my bag regardless, just to make sure we're hydrated. Gate 23. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. What aircraft do we think that is?
Boeing.
A Boeing?
777.
No,
787.
it's a 78, it's a Dreamliner. You were close, you weren't far. For today's flight across the Atlantic over to Miami, we are flying with Norse Atlantic Airlines on board one of their Boeing 787 Dreamliners, initially delivered to Norwegian in 2019. Our boarding number has been called, passports are at the ready. Let's go get on the plane. This Boeing 787 is in a 3x3x3 configurations. The seats were fairly comfortable.
It's way more spacious than TUI.
You heard it here first. As you could hear there, Matt saying it's slightly more comfortable than TUI. We actually went to Cancun last year on board one of their 787s, and I must say he's right. We both felt it was slightly more spacious on board Norse's Dreamliner. The registration for today's Boeing 787 is G-CKWS, which, as I mentioned earlier on, was initially delivered to Norwegian, which unfortunately went bust a few years ago. See behind me the premium cabin. Obviously not there today. However, as I haven't got a window, I just wanted to show you out the window, out this emergency exit window. So we've got the engine. a very, very bumpy takeoff, lots of turbulence, but we're on our way.
And shrimp risotto. About an hour and a half before landing, we will be serving an additional meal service for those passengers who pre-ordered it. Please now slide.
That's not me. I wanted to get some editing done, but the lady in front of me has already reclined her seat, which is obviously not ideal. I'm going to see if there's any way I can move seat myself. Yeah, just to make that a little bit more comfortable. Yet another flight with the entire row to myself. Honestly, it's got to the point that I'm actually fearful for my next long haul flight. I don't have the whole row to myself. I could get very used to this. Yeah, I've been told meal service is in about half an hour until they're getting prepared at the back. That's the back galley. I'm literally right at the back of the plane. With about 8 hours left of this flight, so I'm very comfortable. Just getting started editing some videos, as you can see. I just wanted to quickly show you the setup I've got going on here. As you can see here, my laptop, it fits so perfectly into, like, do you see what I mean? It just fits perfectly. Then I've got my mouse on this tray table as well. I'm going to get some work done before the meal service is due in about half an hour. And yeah, then I'm going to be very occupied for the rest of this flight. See here, the meal has been served, as you can tell. It's a chicken teriyaki with rice, and it looks okay, doesn't look too bad. The food was decent, I must say, although the vegetables were slightly undercooked. Here you can see me trying the rice, which I actually thought was as nice as rice could be, and finally the chicken teriyaki, which, yeah, it was decent. I quite like that. Aeroplane food can sometimes be hit or miss, although I definitely suggest it's up there with the likes of Virgin Atlantic and Delta Airlines. That's bloody awesome. Thank you. And that's what the crew use, the pilots use.
That's what the flight deck uses, yeah.
That's amazing. So that is Kat. Kat is the flight attendant who saw me editing my video a little bit earlier on, and that, what you've just seen there, is the tablet that the pilots use to, I guess, determine their route. Unfortunately, we're not going to be flying over New York today. We are going to be coming in over Miami Beach, which is going to be a lovely view, which we'll obviously see out here out the window. Approximately 1.5 hours left of this flight. It's absolutely flown by. Like I said in my review of Virgin Atlantic, the way I determine how good a flight is to see how fed up I am by the end. And to be completely honest with you, I'm fine. We can keep going if we need to. Of course, there's certain factors that have affected that outcome. I mean, the fact that I could lay down for a while, the fact that I've now actually got practically unlimited leg room and almost a private room to myself for the remainder of this flight. Of course, that makes it a little bit easier to handle a 9-hour flight. I can imagine it being a little bit cramped if you're on here and all the seats are full. I'm going to be flying home from New York JFK in 3 months, also with Norse Atlantic. Now I'm told that that's normally a pretty full flight, so it'll be interesting to see how that compares to this. I just wanted to quickly show you the in-flight entertainment that Norse has on their aircraft. Now, the selection of movies and TV shows, it just wasn't really for me. There wasn't a great deal to choose from. Now, normally I like to watch the in-flight map when on a plane. However, unfortunately, Norse has recently taken their map out of their in-flight entertainment. I'm not too sure why. I did ask the crew, she wasn't too sure either. Now we just get to stare at the speed and, well, how long we've got left on the flight, which obviously isn't for everyone. And finally, some decent TV shows as well. You've got Friends, we have, you know, some other American sitcoms. Not really anything that I kind of wanted to watch for the flight, so I just got back on with editing more of my videos. You can see we're now landing into Miami. The view out of the window on the plane was unbelievable. You can actually see below Normandy Isle, which is really cool. And yeah, it was a nice approach. Just take a look at this. Made it. I'm gonna go step in the heat. Ready to be here? Oh, look at that. Oh, that is not half bad.
That's nice.
Oh, and we have made it.
Bloody hell.
It's so
Nice.
Look at all them flags. Made it to North Beach.
That's it.